night photography. I get it. For a lot of people, it's intimidating. It might not be their thing. But I challenge you to grab your camera and try something new. And in this video, I got some tips and tricks that I think can help you out. Go create. Let's get it.
I'm just playing. What up, y'all? Tight Shirt Terry. Back in the building. Hope you're having a good day so far. If this is your first time here, yo, a fat welcome to you. And if you're part of the fam and you came back, welcome back. Give me a hug, bring it in, give me some dap or something like that. Make sure you drop a hashtag fam deep down in those comments. I will be down there with y'all hanging out today. So, in this video, we're gonna talk about some night photography and some things that you could do, plus my secret weapon to make your night photography game better. So the reason I'm making this video is me and my dude Tech Gear Talk, which big shout out to my man Sagi. If y'all wanna check his channel out, I will put it right there on the screen. Also, his channel link is in the description. We went out to take some pictures at night, and a lot of y'all dropped in the comments like, yo, how do your photos have that look? What did you do to them? So I figured this would be a good opportunity to teach y'all some of my tips and tricks and stuff like that. So that video, if you want to check it out, is POV photography at night in Cleveland, Ohio. That link is right up there in the corner. However, I would like you to stay here first to learn the tips that I'm going to teach you, because once you watch that video, then you'll be like, oh, I see what Terry did there. He did XYZ to get that type of photo. So make sure you check that video out afterwards. Some practical tips I really want to give you. Number one, at night, please be safe. And what I mean by that is, you know, at night, people are willing to do some things to you that they're not willing to do during the daylight. So we spend all this money on cameras. We spend all of this money investing in gear. Protect your investment. So don't go out at night if you don't have a second person with you. I don't care how tough you think you are, because if somebody chooses to run up on you when your back is turned, there's really nothing you could do. So if you can't go out with somebody, please do not go at all. Always take a second person with you. Also, go to places that are populated. The chances of somebody running up on you in the main street while everybody else is watching are a lot slimmer than you walking down some quiet alleyway and then thinking somebody won't try to, you know, come stick you for your camera. So all I'm saying is be safe. The next thing that I really think you should do, go to places that are interested. With night photography, you want things that, you know, jump out of the picture at you. You want lights, you want, you know, cars in the background and stuff like that. So don't go try to do night photography on your street and expect the results to come out fire, because they won't. So go to places that are populated where there's things going on, so that way you have like a lot of depth and interesting things in your photos. The next thing I think you need to do is use a camera that can handle high ISOs pretty well. Now, a lot of us, which probably you are too, you probably shoot Sony. So if you got any recent Sony camera, especially a full frame one, then you good. But try to use a camera that can handle ISOs up to like 3200, you know, without a problem. A lot of these photos that we take at night, the noise is not a big deal because we can hide a lot of the noise by crushing the black. But you know, obviously you want as clean as an image as possible. So try to use a camera that does well in low light. And the last thing before we move on to technique and my secret weapon is, if you can, use a fast lens. And what I mean by that is a lens that has like a f2.8 or f1.8, f1.4, f1.2. Those will do two things. Number one, they will allow your camera to absorb way more light than a lens with like a f3.5 or f4. Number two, it will give you a lot of separation, especially at night, and it will make those blobs of light in the background kind of melt away. Now, the other thing that you could do is, if you don't have like a fast prime lens, you could use a telephoto lens. So if you have like a 100 millimeter or 130 millimeter, whatever the case may be, that focal length will push things in the background further away. So if you take a picture of something, it's gonna melt away all of that stuff in the background. So use those tips before we get started for night photography. All right, now before we move forward, let me look down below. I see a lot of y'all that's watching this video haven't liked it. What are you doing? Hit the thumbs up. You don't understand how important that thumbs up is. And secondly, a lot of y'all have not joined the fam, and now would be a perfect time to do it. So hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when new videos go up. Music in this video is from Epidemic Sound. If y'all want high quality, copyright-free music, 30-day trial is down below in the description. Now, let's get into some examples of what we can do with street photography, right? So a lot of these photos and things y'all gonna see, they have been graded with my preset pack called Night Waves that I created from that last video. So the link to those are in the description. I know right now I sound like a salesman, but I gotta give you the sauce, yo. So a lot of photos that you're going to see on the screen and that you have been seeing on the screen have been graded with my preset pack called Night Waves. My special weapon that I'm about to talk to you about, it will really help take these to the next level. Now, what is this special weapon that you keep talking about, right? All right, I'm going to cut to the chase. Moment Cinebloom. That is it. The Moment Cinebloom Filter is my secret weapon for nighttime photography. If you use one of these, and I get this may be a subjective look, I particularly love the look at night, but you may not, but just humor me, right? The Moment Cinebloom Filter. So your next question is, Terry, what on earth is a Cinebloom filter? Okay, I got you. So with digital cameras, especially modern digital cameras, they are very, 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 very sharp, almost clinically sharp. And some people appreciate that. I do, you know, I don't find anything wrong with it, but some people don't like that overly digital sharpened look. Some people prefer like the film look where things are a little bit softer and not as technically and clinically sharp. So what a Cinebloom is just a diffusion filter, albeit very high quality one, but it's a diffusion filter. And diffusion filters do three things. Number one, they lower contrast, which I'm gonna show y'all in 1 second. Number two, they cause halation, which I have this light right here for a reason. So halation is when you see that glow around the light? Yeah, you like that, don't you? So that's what halation is. Halation gives you like that glowing, softening effect around the light source. And the third thing that diffusion filters do is they soften the image. So again, a lot of people don't like that super technical, clinical look. And what diffusion filters do is they will soften the image also. So to demonstrate this, I know I showed you the light right here. I have a 10%, which is the amount of diffusion built into the filter. I have a 10% filter on the front of my A7S III plus Tamron 17 to 28. So I'm gonna take this off and let you see it, and I'm gonna put it back on. So let me try not to mess the camera's position up. Hold up, let me just, sorry, you probably see in my hands and everything. So here we go. This is Terry Warfield, not diffused and not cinebloomed. This is Terry Warfield, cinebloomed. So hopefully I got that to line up. Now pay attention to this light right over here. Let me bring it closer so you can see it. So that's with the filter on, that's with the filter off. You see how when I put it on, the image kind of gets a little more faded, got that more cinematic look. This has some halation and my skin looks softer versus the diffusion filter being off. I want to put one more example on the screen just to show you like the softening effects that it gives you. But these Moment Cineblooms are my secret weapon to nighttime photography. Now, of course, they come in different sizes. They also come in two strengths. They come in 10% and also 20%. So you could get diffusion filters from pretty much everywhere. Freewell makes them, Tiffin makes them, but Moment, I really love the red look of them, number one. Number two, they come in at a lower cost like a Tiffin or something else like that. These are like 50 or 60 bucks depending on which one you go with, which you could get two of these for the price of like one expensive Tiffin, and the quality is just as good. So the reason why I say this is my secret weapon at night is because at nighttime, all of those lights have way more intensity versus in the daytime, right? So when you put a diffusion filter in front of one of those light sources, it goes from like a regular light to instead like a blob of light. So I'm gonna put a picture again of these Jeep Wranglers that we call pictures of, and just notice how all of the lights on the Wranglers have like this blob effect to them, and I really think for night photography it sets it off, especially when you're taking pictures of like buildings, and you know, a lot of times you go downtown and they have like those party lights hanging in front of bars. It makes all of those have like this soft glowing effect that in my opinion are super pleasing for nighttime photography. So not only can you use a diffusion filter, but if you also take a fast aperture lens or a telephoto lens, then you get that separation and all of those lights in the background. Not only are they blurred away because of the fast aperture, but they also have that halation, you know, glowy effect in the background, which really makes the photos pop and makes them stand out. So if you do those things I told you, use a Moment Cinebloom filter, grab Terry's preset pack Night Waves, because those are dope. Use a fast aperture lens or a telephoto lens and take pictures in places that have a lot of things going on. You could get some super dope nighttime photography. So anyways, I hope the tips and things in this video were helpful. There will be links down in the description to grab your Moment Cinebloom filter. If you get them, let me know. Tag me in some of your pictures. I'm on Instagram at Terry_Warfield. Tag me and let me know that you copped the Cinebloom filter and that you used it. I would love to see some of y'all's work, and then let me know what you think down in the comments about the pictures you saw, if you copping the Cinebloom filter, all that good stuff. I really want to know. I'm gonna be down there in the comment section kicking it with y'all. Hope this video was enjoyable and informational for you. Till next time, I'm out of here. Piece of chicken grease, Terry Warfield. Peace.